Have you ever found yourself hesitating before taking the stairs? Or maybe you've noticed a slight wobble when getting up from your favorite armchair. It's a subtle shift. Isn't it a little less spring in your step? A touch more effort in everyday movements that used to be second nature. This isn't just your imagination, and it's certainly not something you have to simply accept as part of getting older. The surprising truth is, for many of us, our legs are often the first part of our body to truly show signs of weakening. It's not just about losing a bit of muscle. It can start to impact your confidence, your balance, and that wonderful feeling of independence. The fear of a fall, even a small stumble, can creep into our minds and make us limit ourselves more than we need to. But what if I told you there's a powerful secret to helping your legs feel strong and steady again? And it's not just about endless exercises in this video. We're going to dive into 3 absolutely essential foods that can act like a real lifeline for your leg muscles, helping to build them back up and give you back that wonderful feeling of stability and freedom. You'll be surprised at how simple, yet profound. These changes can be. Make sure you watch right to the very end, because I've got a surprising tip that could make all the difference. One that's often overlooked, but incredibly powerful when combined with what you eat. So, let's jump right into our first incredible food that acts like a real power-up for your leg muscles, helping them rebuild and regain their strength. We're talking about high-quality protein. Now, you might hear the word protein and think of bodybuilders lifting heavy weights. But it's so much more than that. For us, especially as we get a little older, protein is absolutely vital, like the essential building blocks for our muscles. Think of your muscles as a house. Protein is the brick and mortar. Without enough of it, the walls start crumbling, or at the very least, they can't be repaired when they get a bit worn down. Every day, your muscles are constantly breaking down and rebuilding themselves. It's a natural process. But as we age, that rebuilding process tends to slow down. And if we don't provide our bodies with enough raw materials, meaning protein, the breakdown starts to outpace the rebuilding. This is a big reason why our legs can start to feel weaker, a condition called sarcopenia, which is just a fancy word for age-related muscle loss. It's not just about feeling tired. It means losing strength, balance, and that essential ability to move freely. Now, when I say high-quality protein, what exactly do I mean? It's about getting enough of the right kind. For animal protein sources, think lean meats like chicken, turkey, or fish. A beautiful piece of baked salmon or a grilled chicken breast can do wonders. Eggs are another superstar, a fantastic source of complete protein, easy to cook, and so versatile. Dairy products are also excellent, especially Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, which pack a real protein punch and are often easier on the digestion. Don't shy away from these because of old myths. When consumed in moderation and as part of a balanced diet, they are incredibly beneficial. If you prefer plant-based options, there's a treasure trove of protein waiting for you. Lentils, beans, and chickpeas are powerhouses. Think about adding a hearty lentil soup to your lunch, or some black beans to your salad. Tofu is another versatile option that can absorb flavors beautifully, and nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, or chia seeds, offer not just protein but also healthy fats and fiber. The key here isn't just eating protein once a day. It's about spreading your protein intake throughout the day. Our bodies are more efficient at using protein for muscle repair and growth when it's supplied regularly. So, instead of having a huge steak for dinner, and then very little protein at breakfast and lunch, try to aim for a good source of protein with every meal. For breakfast, instead of just toast, maybe an omelet or a bowl of Greek yogurt with some berries. At lunch, a chicken or tuna salad, or a bowl of lentil soup. Dinner could be a piece of fish, a small portion of lean beef, or a delicious tofu stir-fry. And don't forget snacks, a handful of nuts, a hard-boiled egg, or a cheese stick can keep that protein flowing and your muscles happy between meals. It's about making mindful choices, opting for protein-rich foods that you enjoy and that are easy for you to prepare. Remember, consistency is key. Just like you wouldn't expect a house to stand strong if it only got bricks once a week. Your muscles need that regular supply of building materials. This simple shift in how you think about and consume protein can truly make a noticeable difference in how strong and steady your legs feel, giving you back that confidence to move about your day with ease. Now that we've really understood the power of good protein, let's move on to our next essential food, which works hand in hand with protein to keep those legs moving and your whole body feeling supported. So, with protein giving us the vital muscle power, our next essential focus is on something that provides the strong, stable foundation for those muscles: calcium and vitamin D. These two are like the inseparable best friends of your bones, and by extension, your muscles. Think of your legs as sturdy trees. Protein helps build the strong trunk. But calcium and vitamin D are the deep, powerful roots that anchor them firmly to the ground. Without those strong roots, even the most robust trunk can feel wobbly and insecure. When our bones are strong, they provide the solid structure and leverage our muscles need to function effectively. Weak bones, often a silent issue as we age, can lead to instability, increased risk of fractures, and a general feeling of being less secure on our feet. And here's where vitamin D comes in. It's absolutely critical because your body can't properly absorb calcium without it. You could be eating all the calcium-rich foods in the world, but without enough vitamin D, much of it just passes right through your system, unutilized, beyond just calcium absorption. Vitamin D also plays a direct, crucial role in muscle function itself. Research has shown that adequate vitamin D levels are linked to better muscle strength, balance, and even a reduced risk of falls. It's not just for bones, it's a muscle helper too. So, where do we find these power duo nutrients for calcium? Dairy products are a well-known source, and for good reason. Milk, yogurt, and cheese are packed with it, if you're not a dairy fan or have dietary restrictions. Don't worry, many plant-based milks, like almond or soy milk, are fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Leafy green vegetables like kale and collard greens are surprisingly good sources of calcium, and a wonderful way to add more nutrients to your diet. And don't forget canned fish with bones, like sardines or canned salmon. Yes, eating the tiny, softened bones provides a fantastic calcium boost. They might sound a bit unusual if you're not used to them, but they're incredibly nutritious. Now, for vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Our bodies naturally produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to sunlight. However, as we get older, our skin becomes less efficient at this process, and sun exposure can also be a concern for skin health. So, while a little bit of safe sun exposure can be beneficial, especially during the warmer months, relying solely on it isn't always enough. That's why food sources become even more important. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and tuna are excellent sources. Aiming for these a couple of times a week can really boost your vitamin D intake. Fortified foods, like milk, cereals, and some orange juices, are also common ways to get this essential vitamin into your diet. And if you're concerned about your levels, a simple blood test can tell you if you're getting enough, and your doctor might recommend a supplement if needed. Always a good idea to talk to your healthcare professional about supplements to ensure they're right for you. Putting it into practice means thinking about small additions to your daily routine. Perhaps a glass of fortified milk with breakfast, or using it in your morning tea or coffee, a mid-morning snack of Greek yogurt, or a handful of almonds can add both protein and calcium. Incorporating leafy greens into your meals, a big spinach salad for lunch, or kale added to a soup or stir-fry, is easy and beneficial. And for dinner, a lovely piece of baked salmon can give you a double whammy of protein and vitamin D. The synergy between calcium and vitamin D is remarkable. They truly are a team. Ensuring you get enough of both means you're building a strong, resilient foundation for your leg muscles, making every step feel more secure and confident. It's like giving your body the ultimate support system from the inside out. Next, we'll dive into our third essential food group, which often gets overlooked, but is crucial for overall muscle efficiency, energy, and truly bringing all these benefits together to help your legs stay strong and ready for anything. So, We've covered the muscle-building power of protein and the foundational strength that calcium and vitamin D provide for your bones and muscle function. Now, for our third essential food group, we're going to talk about something crucial for energy, endurance, and overall vitality. Fiber-rich, whole grains, and healthy fats. Think of your body as a high-performance car. Protein is the engine. Calcium and vitamin D are the strong chassis and suspension, but whole grains and healthy fats are the premium fuel and the smooth, protective oil that keep everything running efficiently, preventing sputtering, breakdowns, and that feeling of running on empty when your legs feel weak. It's not always just about muscle mass. Sometimes, it's about the energy available to those muscles to perform their tasks. Fiber-rich whole grains, unlike refined grains that are stripped of most of their goodness, provide a steady, sustained release of energy. They are complex carbohydrates, meaning they break down slowly, preventing those energy spikes and crashes that can leave you feeling fatigued. And, yes, make your legs feel heavier and weaker. They're also packed with B vitamins, which are absolutely essential for converting food into energy within your cells. If your body isn't getting enough steady fuel, your muscles simply won't perform their best. No matter how much protein you eat, sources of these amazing whole grains include old-fashioned oats, a wonderful way to start your day, whole wheat bread, brown rice, quinoa, and even sweet potatoes are excellent choices, instead of white bread or sugary cereals. Opting for these whole grain alternatives provides a consistent energy supply that fuels your muscles throughout the day, so you don't feel that mid-afternoon slump that makes you just want to sit down. Now, let's talk about healthy fats. For a long time, fats got a bad rap, but we now know that healthy fats are absolutely vital for our health, including muscle health. They play a key role in nutrient absorption, especially for fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which we just discussed, along with vitamins A, E, and K. Without enough healthy fats, your body can't properly utilize these important vitamins, even if you're consuming them. Healthy fats also provide a concentrated source of energy and help to reduce inflammation in the body. Chronic inflammation can hinder muscle recovery and contribute to general aches and pains, making movement less enjoyable and more difficult. So, by including healthy fats, you're not only giving your muscles lasting energy, but you're also creating a more conducive environment for them to repair and thrive. Excellent sources of healthy fats include avocados. They're so versatile. Great in salads, on toast, or even in smoothies. Nuts and seeds, like almonds, walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds, offer a fantastic combination of healthy fats, protein, and fiber. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is a wonderful choice for cooking and salad dressings. And, of course, fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, which we mentioned for vitamin D, also provide those beneficial omega-3 fatty acids. Incorporating these into your daily life is easier than you might think. Start your morning with a bowl of oatmeal, perhaps topped with some berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds. Choose whole grain bread for your sandwiches or toast. Swap white rice for brown rice or quinoa with your evening meal. Add half an avocado to your lunch salad, or include a handful of nuts as a snack. When cooking, use olive oil instead of less healthy alternatives. These aren't just minor tweaks. They are foundational changes that provide your body with the sustained energy it needs to keep your leg muscles active and prevent that feeling of early fatigue. It's about giving your body the very best fuel so that your muscles can perform their best, keeping you active and independent. Now that we've explored these three powerhouse food groups, protein, calcium and vitamin D, and fiber-rich whole grains and healthy fats, it's time to bring it all together and reveal that surprising tip I mentioned earlier, which truly ties everything into a cohesive strategy for stronger legs and a more vibrant you. We've talked today about how incredibly vital it is to nourish your leg muscles, starting with that often overlooked truth that our legs can be the first to show signs of weakening as we get a little older. We dove deep into why protein is your muscle's best friend, building and repairing those fibers that keep you steady and strong. Then, we discussed the critical role of calcium and vitamin D, not just for strong bones, but how they truly support muscle function, giving your legs a firm, stable foundation. And finally, we uncovered the essential energy boost and overall vitality that comes from including fiber-rich whole grains and healthy fats in your daily meals, keeping you going strong all day long and preventing that feeling of early fatigue. But there's one more piece to this puzzle, a surprising tip that, when combined with these dietary changes, can amplify your results and truly make a remarkable difference in how your legs feel and how confident you are moving around. That surprising tip is simply this. It's the often underestimated power of consistent, mindful hydration combined with gentle, daily movement. Many of us don't drink enough water throughout the day, and even mild dehydration can significantly impact muscle function, leading to fatigue, cramping, and that sensation of weakness in your legs. Our muscles are composed largely of water, and when they're not properly hydrated, they can't contract and perform as efficiently. It's not just plain water, either. Sometimes, especially if you're active, your body needs a balance of electrolytes too, which you can get from certain fruits and vegetables or a pinch of sea salt in your water. The mindful part comes in by making hydration a conscious effort throughout your day. Not just when you feel thirsty. Keep a glass of water handy. Sip regularly, and consider adding a slice of lemon or cucumber for flavor. This simple habit alone can make your muscles feel more supple and energetic. And here's where the gentle movement comes in, making this tip truly powerful with your food choices. Eating these essential foods provides the building blocks and fuel, but your muscles also need gentle stimulation to use those nutrients effectively. It's not about strenuous exercise. It's about consistent movement. Even just a short, comfortable walk every day, marching in place during commercials, or doing some gentle leg lifts while sitting can signal to your body that those leg muscles are still needed and ready to be strengthened. This gentle activity improves circulation, helps nutrients reach your muscles, and encourages them to rebuild themselves with all that wonderful protein, calcium, and healthy energy you're providing. The surprising truth is that food and movement are a team. One enables the other. You can eat all the right foods, but if your muscles aren't gently activated, they won't fully capitalize on those nutrients, and you can move. But without the right fuel, you'll feel tired and depleted. This synergy is often overlooked, but it's where the real magic happens for lasting leg strength and vitality. Remember, dear friends, small, consistent changes truly add up to big differences. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Even incorporating one or two of these food ideas into your weekly meals, being more mindful about your water intake, or committing to just 5 extra minutes of gentle walking each day can start you on a wonderful path to feeling stronger and more confident on your feet. It's about progress, not perfection. Every little bit counts, and every step you take towards better health is a victory worth celebrating. Your legs are your foundation, your connection to the world, and by nourishing them properly, you're investing in your independence and your joy of movement for years to come. I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed your legs feeling stronger since making some dietary or hydration changes? What's your go-to food for energy and strength, or a simple trick you use to stay hydrated? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights can be incredibly helpful to others in our community. If this video has given you some helpful insights and made you feel a little more empowered, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our channel reach more amazing people like you who are looking to live their best lives. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on more practical tips, gentle encouragement, and valuable advice to help you stay vibrant and active at every age. Until next time, keep moving, keep nourishing your body, and remember you have the power to make a difference in how you feel every single day. Live your best life at every age.